Let's now take a look at the Indo-American Arts Council and its dedication towards thought-provoking and inspiring Indian authors and writers. Recently, the council launched a new book titled Acrobat, a book comprising of collection of poems by legendary Bengali writer Nabaneeta Devsen. It has been translated from Bangla to English by Indian actor, writer, and child rights activist Nandana Devsen, the daughter of the legendary writer. At the virtual launch, Nobel laureate Abhijit Banerjee had an exclusive conversation with actress Nandana Devsen discussing the importance and essence of the book. They shared their personal memories and moments with Nabaneeta. Acrobat explores the themes of womanhood, body politic, and intimacy. Here's a part of the virtual conversation presented by the Indo-American Arts Council.
একবার রক্তের শ্বাস পেলে বুঝি সর্বনাশ শ্বাস বা না চাস তোকে রক্ত নিত্য ইশিরাকে ডাকে ছেলে তুমি বড় হয়ে ওঠো জানো না তো অক্ষরও কত হিংস্র হতে পারে জিহ্বা কত চতুরারি জানে স্বপ্ন পারা পারে কি রক্ত ঝরাতে পারে ঠোঁট
Growing up lesson. Boy, are you scared of bloodshed? Are you terrified of plucking virginity? If the taste of blood goes to your head, you fear it'll be a total calamity? The truth is, whether wrong or right, your blood calls out to you each night. Listen, boy, it's time for you to grow. Words can be as fierce, don't you know? The treachery that lingers on tongue tips, beyond the world that all your dreams show. Know that blood can be easily shed by lips.
Since I have this in my hand, I want to take just a minute to read a couple of lines from the preface because for a number of reasons. One, because I feel it's a way of invoking her. I feel that it's lovely to have an opportunity to read a few lines written by you from a book that she held in her hands and a preface that she had read. But also because I think these lines kind of remind me of Acrobat, although this is a book of economics, as we know, and Acrobat is very much a book of poetry. But like you, Ma wrote her poetry to hold on to hope, to tell ourselves a story of what went wrong and why, but also as a reminder of all that has gone right. A book as much about the problems as about how our world can be put back together as long as we are honest with the diagnosis. And I think my mother's poetry was with every word searching for an honest diagnosis. This poem is called In Poetry. I'll read it in Bangla now as it's the first poem, just for all of you to get a sense of the music of the language. যতকাল কবিতায় বেঁচে থাকো ফুটে থাকো অমোঘ পাসপোর্ট ছবি হয়ে প্রত্যেক লাইনে তুমি জেগে থাকো আখণ্ড তেষ্টার মতন ছাতি ফাটা যন্ত্রণা আমার ফুটে থাকো লুকিয়ে থেকো না যতকাল কবিতায় বাঁচি In poetry. Stay alive. Show yourself clearly like an unfailing passport photo. Stay awake in every line, you, like an unquenchable thirst. Yes, you. The pain that tears my heart apart. Show yourself clearly like a flower in full bloom. Don't hide from me. As long as I live in poetry. The next one, I'm going to read another one that Chimada selected, which is the title poem, is Acrobat. So, again, Acrobat. She thought she knew acrobatics rather well, that she could juggle time with both hands, play with the now right next to the then. She would make both dance, she thought, fist to fist, and she would glide so smooth along the tightrope. She thought she could do absolutely anything at all. Only once in your life will the rope shiver.
I love the fist to fist there. It's such an unlikely way to describe, and yet it's exactly right.
Yeah, she had lopalupi in Bangla actually,
Yeah.
which is slightly different, but I'm so glad that you like that. Yeah. Because there is a sense of a confrontation in that, right? Sometimes love. It comes when called, like a pet cockatoo. It sits on my finger, fluttering. It sways its neck, fluffs its feathers, swings its crest, and recites its practiced lines, uttering every pleasing word. My lily-white bird repeats to me all that it has been taught and sings best, saying just what I want to hear. It pours honey into my ear. But behind my back, soon after, alone, perched on its base, my lily-white bird flatters its shiny shackles as it cackles with laughter, shedding feathers in empty space. In marriage, Pani Grohan, Banglaয় নাম. Stay close. I'm scared. It feels as if this moment is not true. Touch me, like the closest ones touch the body before cremation. This hand, take it, my hand. Hold this hand. As long as you're near me, don't leave it untouched. I'm scared. It feels as if this moment is not true. As untrue as our long yesterday. As untrue as our infinite tomorrow.